mystic and exotic journey through our anecdotic review. We've got magic to do just for you. We've got miracle plays to play. We've got parts to perform, hearts to warm, kings and things to take by storm as we go along our way.
Intrigue, plots to bring disaster.
Humor handled by a master.
Romance, sex, presented pastorally.
Naughty lady illusion, fantasy to study.
Battles, barbarous and bloody.
Join us, sit where everybody can see. We got magic to do, just for you. We got miracle things to play. We got hearts to perform, hearts to warm, kings and things to take by storm as we go along our way. Thank you so very much for coming. We do hope you enjoyed yourselves this evening. We got magic to do, just for you. We got miracle plays to play. We got hearts to perform, hearts to warm, kings and things to take by storm as we go along.
Thank you. This evening, for your entertainment pleasure, we present our most mysterious and miraculous tale, a stunning example of
Magic and merriment.
you who witness acts of lust,
Murder.
holy war,
And a climax! Ladies and gentlemen, a climax never before seen on a public stage. And not now, baby. Our tale today concerns the firstborn son of Charlemagne and is entitled... But before we begin, let me assure you what you are about to see is the true life story of Pippin. You see, there have been many misconceptions about Pippin. One, that he was...
A hunchback.
That he was...
enormously tall,
That he was...
A midget.
That he was...
Completely bald at the age of 14.
But I beg you, please cast all previous misconceptions aside and accept what we enact for you today. The life of Pippin begins. Pippin as a child showed a tremendous thirst for knowledge. Immersed in these pursuits, the years went by quickly. Charlemagne sent Pippin to the University of Padua.
and the faculty of that university granted him the special title of Scholar of the House.
Pippin replied to this offer in his own deeply moving words. He may be a little nervous. This is his first time playing this role.
Can
Could I have a little more light, please?
Well, he's not that nervous.
Thank you. Gentle tutors, respected members of the faculty, I'm very grateful for the knowledge that you have given me. But I'm afraid what I'm looking for can't be found in books. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do or where I want to go. Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams. Every man has his goals. People like the way dreams have us sticking to the soul. When the clouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. Don't you see I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, listen when I'm gone. Far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. Got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
And Pippin made a promise.
I promise not to waste my life on commonplace, ordinary pursuits.
Terrific.
You see, I know that there is something,
Fulfilling? Something completely fulfilling?
yes, that's it. That's it. Something completely fulfilling.
Oh, fantastic.
And I'm going to find it.
Journey was fun, exciting, mystic and exotic. A journey through all that exotic begins.
The royal court of Charles the Great.
The first day I was home from Padua, I tried to get an audience with my father, but they told me he was too busy. The second day I tried to speak with him at dinner, but he was too drunk. The third day, today, he came to visit me.
Enter Charlemagne.
This part is to be portrayed by an actor of enormous power.
A giant on the battlefield and in the bedroom.
Oh, thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Well, welcome home, son.
Oh, Father, I wanted to talk with you so badly.
Talk. Yes, talking is good. Hello, son.
Hello.
You look thinner.
Oh, yes, I know.
So, son,
So?
last night didn't you miss dinner?
No, Father, I was right there, but you were drinking.
Ah, yes, so you were. I remember. I always remember. Now, tell me, how's things been going with you in Padua?
Not very well, sir. Some of my...
Good. I'm a firm believer in education.
And yet you've become the most powerful man in the world without it.
The most powerful man in the world. Pippin, don't exaggerate. What about the Pope?
Oh, I rank you ahead of the Pope, sir.
Well, I happen to agree with you.
Enter Louis, Pippin's half-brother, offspring of Charles and Fastrada, and after Pippin, heir to the throne. Addicted to the physical, Louis loves weightlifting. Louis loves wrestling. But most of all, Louis loves Louis.
Yeah.
Well done, brother. Well done. Ha! That was magnificent. Did you know this arm slew 20 Frisians last year, and it's going to slay the North of the Goths? Right, Father?
Why do I always get nauseous when he calls me father?
Enter Fastrada, Pippin's stepmother, devious, crafty, cunning, untrustworthy, but a warm and wonderful mother, dedicated to gain the throne for her darling son, Louis.
Yoo-hoo! Louis! Guess what Mommy has for you? No. Surprise!
Oh, thank you, Mother. Oh, look at this. Isn't it a beauty?
Oh, that's really beautiful.
Look how I shine. Ha! To the Goths! Yeah!
Oh, my baby. Oh, we're so proud of Louis. Aren't we, dear? Oh, my darling, before I forget, the royal treasurer informs me I'm overdrawn in my allowance account.
You're overdrawn again?
Now, my lord, don't be angry with me. You know how confused I get about money. After all, I'm just an ordinary housewife and mother. Just like all you housewives and mothers out there.
You know, sometimes I wonder if the fornicating I'm getting is worth the fornicating I'm getting. Well, son, now we can have our little chat. Tell me, how's things been going with you?
Well, sir, not very well.
Welcome home, son, welcome home. I'm so glad to hear there's nothing wrong. Welcome home, son, glad you're home. Will you be staying long?
Well, sir, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to ask
Welcome
you...
home, son, welcome home. Well, I've got to go, it's almost noon.
But, Father, I wanted to ask you something.
Home, son,
Father,
glad you're home. We'll talk again soon.
Preparations for the Visigoth campaign were reaching a peak. Marksmen tested their bows and arrows. Swordsmen tested themselves against one another. The panoply of war was being assembled. The sights, the sounds of glory are in the air.
Glory's in the air!
Glory's in the air! And what am I doing? I'm running around in a dark stage like an idiot.
Your sword, sir! Oh, excuse me, I thought you were a warrior.
No, I'll keep it.
But you're not one of us.
I'm Prince Pippin.
Who?
Prince Pippin. One day I'll be king.
And one day I'll be queen.
Ha! Visigoth! I think I better talk to my father.
The royal court of Charles the Great, Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire.
And the giant in the bedroom.
And the giant in the bedroom is prepared to hear petition.
Oh, great leader, blessed by God, sent to us from heaven to protect us from the infidel.
Oh, what is it?
I beseech you to reduce my levy of foot soldiers, cattle, and wheat due to a famine.
Deny! Nick!
But sire, that is unjust and tyrannical.
Take that man away and hang him!
Charlie, you are a tyrant.
Next!
Oh, great leader, blessed by God.
Oh, no, that bullshit again! Out! Out! Everybody out! Council is dismissed!
Wait, Father.
Yes!
I know what I want to do now.
Good, good!
I want to be a soldier.
What?
I want to join you in your campaign against the Visigoths.
Deny!
But that's not fair.
To an emperor, fairness is irrelevant!
But you're taking Louis.
Yes, your brother Louis is an ideal soldier. He is strong and stupid. You, on the other hand, are educated.
Father, I have to talk to you.
I am busy.
You're always either busy or drunk.
Or suffering the insults of ungrateful offspring.
I'm sorry, Father.
Oh, very well, go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, sir, I'm your eldest son. I'm your heir. That means I'm going to be king one day. And fighting wars is an important part of being king, isn't it?
Fighting wars is the most important part of being king. I mean, the Pope and I have dedicated ourselves to bringing Christianity to the entire world, even if we have to kill every non-believer to do it.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, sir. You're dedicated to something, and I just want to be dedicated to something, too, with all my heart and all my soul. And whatever it is, I want to do it as well as I possibly can. That's a nice thought. Thank you. You're welcome. Otherwise, my life won't have any meaning at all.
So you want your life to have meaning, do you?
Yes, I do.
That's very ambitious of you, Pippin.
Father, stop all this bullshit. Take me with you.
Well, that's more like it. Get yourself a decent helmet and come along.
I'm a soldier? Right. Me, a warrior. Finally, a chance to be a part of something important. A chance to use my sword. And my arm. And maybe even my blood.
Blood! Ha! Glory! Gentlemen, it's been a long, hard march. This is where we are here. Tomorrow morning at sunrise, we go against the Visigoth. Ah, Visigoth! Sit down, Pippin. Now, the main factor in tomorrow's battle is the terrain. So look at the map, study it, remember it.
Father, why don't we just go out there and slaughter them?
Yuck, yuck. You spoke, Pippin.
Well, sir, I just feel since we're stronger than they are, and we're braver, we might as well just go out there and kill. Do-da, do-da.
War is a science, Pippin.
Well, that takes half the fun out of it right there.
There's plenty of fun when you win. a science with rules to be applied, which good soldiers appreciate, recall and recapitulate before they go to decimate the other side. Now this is the plan for tomorrow's skirmish. The army of the enemy is stationed on the hill. They're in saber-tin position and they're ready for the kill. So we've got to draw them down here onto the plain. And suddenly, successfully, usurp the battle range. Then bring a horse into full effect. And it all must be accomplished in a way they won't be checked. And if all the ploys we picked really work to bring to pass occur, we won't have just a victory, we'll have ourselves a massacre. Skidoo! Now, where was I? Ah, yes, thank you. War is a science, a breeding ground for brains. And though I cannot write my name, yuck, yuck, the men whose pens have brought them fame write endless paragraphs explaining my campaign. Closely, I'll endeavor to explain what separates a charlatan from a Charlemagne. A rule contests are generals, illustrious and various, or pompous as a Pompey, or daring as a Darius. A simple rule that every great man learns by heart. It's smarter to be lucky than it's lucky to be smart. But if the fates feel frivolous, and all our plans they smother, well, suppose this war does shrivel us. There'll always be another.
Yeah! Oh yeah, and then the men! Go march.
Pippin! I shall not caution you again. War is a very serious business.
I'm sorry, Father.
And then... Now, gentlemen, now! Pippin! There's one more thing. I always like to spend the night before battle praying, and I would like my two sons to join me. Oh God, we who fight in your name and in the name of your Son ask for victory in combat tomorrow. Give us the strength to butcher the infidel, that the righteous may flourish upon the face of the earth. Louis, Pippin, it's time.
You're going to be very proud of me, Father.
I'll try not to disgrace you, sir.
Oh, very well. Follow me!
Battles, barbarous and bloody.
Blood is red as sunset. Blood is warmer than wine. Warmer than wine. The taste salty, summer brine.
Favorites still on the charts. Only wars 285,000 killed or wounded. Wars Roses 22,000 killed or wounded. And that sentimental favorite, World War I. 8,528,821 killed. 37,463,904 wounded. And let's not forget that all-time favorite, World War II. Between 35 and 60 million killed or wounded.
Ta-da!
War summer is finer than spring. Nah, you ain't seen nothing yet, folks.
I killed at least 25 of them myself, Father.
Yes, you and Pippin both did very well. Well, now we rape and sack. Oh, yes, it's required. And we also have to sing. That's absolutely essential to victory. Pippin, you're not joining in. Fall to, men. Eat. Drink. Great. Give thanks to God for granting us this victory.
I thought there'd be more plumes. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the...
Well, I'll sing you a story of a sorrowful lad. Had everything he wanted, didn't want what he had. He had wealth of wealth and name and fame and all of that noise. He didn't have none of those simple joys. His life seemed purposeless and flat. Aren't you glad you don't feel like that? So he ran from all the things he's done. He ran from things he's just begun. Ran from himself, now that's mighty far to run. Out into the country where he played as a boy. He knew he had to find those simple joys. He wanted someplace warm and green. Oh, we all could use a change of scene. Sweet summer evening, a hot wine and bread, sharing your supper, sharing your bed. Simple joy down for simple boys who said, why not? Go ahead, and wouldn't you? I'd rather be a left-handed flea, slab on the slab at the bottom of the sea than a man who never learned to be free. That's what he's underground. Enter Bertha! Pippin's grandmother, warm, strong,
Still attractive.
still attractive. Charlemagne's mother, exiled from court due to a personality conflict with her daughter-in-law for throne. Now she lives in the country where she enjoys those sweet summer evenings, sapphire skies, feasting her belly, feasting her eyes. Simple choice after simple voices, time living pride. And wouldn't you, I'd rather be a left-handed flea, slab on the slab at the bottom of the sea, and on the roots of a banyan tree. We're gonna big a journey, then a man will never learn to be free. na 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 na, dum 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 dum, yeah, na na na.
Bertha!
Damn. I hate needlepoint.
Bertha!
Yeah, what is it?
It's me, Pippin.
Pippin. Pippin. Oh, Pippin! Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, it's so good to hold you in my arms. Just like I used to hold you when you were a little boy. Remember, Pippin?
Of course I remember, Grandma. That's why I came here.
Oh, you look terrible, Pippin. You need some fresh air, some sun, some good food, some frolicking, some hanky-panky, maybe?
I don't know what I need, Grandma.
Oh, I know what I need, Pippin.
Grandma, you know, you haven't changed one bit.
You have, Pippin. Something's the matter. What have you been doing with yourself?
Well, I went to war.
That's why you look so terrible. Men and their wars. Sometimes I think men raise flags when they can't get anything else up.
Grandma, sometimes you really say shocking things.
Well, I try my best. What's wrong, Pippin?
I don't know, I feel so empty and vacant.
Empty and vacant? Now you listen to me, Pippin, and you're going to hear something very wise. Don't take life so seriously. Just take things as they come. And don't plan too much. And don't think too much. How's that for wisdom so far?
Well, frankly, Grandma, it sounds kind of dull.
But it'll be much better with music. Maestro. Thank you. Oh, he's cute. When you are as old as I, my dear, and I hope that you never are, you will woefully wonder why, my dear, to your cataracts and catarrh, you can squander away or sequester a drop of a precious year. But when your best days are yester, the rest are twice as dear. What good is a feel on a fine summer night if you sit all alone with the weeds? Or a succulent pear if with each juicy bite you spit out your teeth with the seeds? Before it's too late, stop trying to wait for fortune and fate you're secure of. But there's one thing to be sure of, mate. There's nothing to be sure of. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, for spring will turn to fall in just no time at all.
But Grandma, it's time I'm
Now, you sit down. You just sit down. I don't want to hear another word out of you. Not until I finished. I got 3 more courses to do. And you can all join me if you wish. And that goes for all of you out there too. Yeah. But just the courses. The verses are all mine. I never wondered if I was afraid, if there was a challenge to take. I never thought about how much I weighed, if there was still one piece of cake. But maybe it's meant, the hours I spent feeling broken and bent and unwell. But there's still no cure, so heaven sent, as a chance to raise some hell. Everybody, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. than being noted for your morals. Here is a secret I never have told. Maybe you'll understand why. I believe if I refuse to grow old, I can stay until I die. For I've known the fears of 66 years. I've had troubles and tears by the score. But the only thing I trade them for is 67 more. Out. You up there, out. Now, this time, I'm going to take it all by myself. All right? And I'm going to take it from center stage. Boys. Oh, it's time to keep living. Time to take a little from this world I'm given. You are my time, so I'll throw on my shawl. And watching your flames be flung all over makes me feel young all over in just no time at all. Remember that,
He's absolutely right. It's time for me to start living and stop worrying. Maybe that's the secret. Just to enjoy all the simple things in life. Like the fresh air. And the cool, clean water. And fresh fruit right off the... Oh yes, women. Sex presented pastorally. Women, of course, they're perfect. My days are brighter than morning air, resplendent on of listening dew. But all my days were twice as fair if I could share my days with you. Excuse me. My nights are starlit in citadels and warmed by coals of glowing hue. But nights were warm beyond compare if I could share my nights with you. To dance in my dreams, to shine when I need the sun, to hold me when dreams are done. And oh, my dearest love, if you will take my love, then all my dreams are truly begun. And time weaves ribbons of memory to sweeten life when youth is through. But I would need no memories there if I could share my life with you.
There's so much more. Not just leave me alone! Boy, when you frolic, you really frolic, don't you? well, how do you feel now?
Nothing's changed. I still feel empty and vacant. There has to be something worthwhile that I can do with my life.
Hey, look, you just started. There's a whole lot of things you can try yet.
Like what?
Take a look at this.
Good morning. Peasants revolt. King slays thousands.
The king warned that any further dissent would be treated in the same manner.
I can't believe that. My father can't just tell people what to think.
Why not? He's the king.
I don't care. People have that right to speak out freely.
There's no doubt about that.
Well, something's got to be done about it.
Absolutely right.
We're surrounded by injustice and tyranny.
And prejudice. Don't forget about prejudice.
We're talking about the execution of innocent people.
That's right.
Well, I'm finally beginning to see what my father really is. He forces people to fight and die over land that they couldn't care less about.
That's right.
Well, I think it's got to
It
stop.
has got to stop.
It's time for a change.
Damn it, it is time for a change.
We have to dedicate ourselves to a
Testing,
better
1, 2.
world. For all
1, 2,
people.
testing.
Peace and justice must be restored to this great land.
The tyrants must be overthrown. Terror and bloodshed must be ended.
I'm a politician.
You're revolutionary. And baby, you're beautiful.
We need a leader with the wisdom and the courage to sweep out the old order and create a better world. Down with Charles! Up with me!
Terrible. A son speaking against his very own father that way. Why, I'd rather be drawn and quartered than think that I was in any way responsible for what happened next.
Revolution! Revolution! Follow Pippin! Pippin forever! Pippin our leader! Power! We pledge to stand by Pippin forever! Forever!
Now, gentlemen, first let me say that I admire the dedication and the courage which has brought you all here this evening.
Forever!
Thank you. Second, let me be perfectly honest about some of the dangers which may lie ahead.
Yes, tell us. Right on!
If, during this insurrection, any one of us is caught, the king's vengeance will be swift and terrible. You will undoubtedly be tortured, cruelly maimed, broken on the wheel, even dismembered.
Forget that!
But I am sure that the prospect of these terrible agonies will not deter you in joining me in my... They may appear frightened now, but once the deed is done, once action against the king is taken, they will flock to my side. Maybe.
Mama, if Pippin kills father...
You'll be next in line for the throne, darling.
But if father discovers Pippin's plot and executes him...
You'll be next in line for the throne, darling.
Oh, Mama, no matter what happens, I'll move up.
Yes, darling. In fear of my beloved husband's life, I brought Pippin's activities to his attention. Pippin is disloyal to you, my lord.
Every son is disloyal to his father at one time or another, my lady.
But Louis loves you, my lord.
Louis is an asshole, my lady.
Despite this rejection, I took upon my tiny shoulders the task of effecting a rapprochement between two men for whom I felt deeply. Lord knows we've seen enough troubles already. We've had our fill of gray skies. So put down the vinegar, take up the honey jar. You'll catch many more flies. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all could think before we strike, we all would be a little closer to the world we'd like. My lord.
Yes, my lady.
Will you be praying at Arles next month?
No, I don't think so.
My lord, you always feel so much better after your yearly prayer on the 15th.
Yes, I do, don't I?
I sought out Pippin. Your father loves you, Pippin.
Freedom and dignity for all men are more important than the love between one father and one son.
Still, your name will be on his lips when he prays at Arles next month.
He prays at Arles next month.
Alone and unguarded.
Alone and unguarded. What date?
On the 15th.
What time?
When the cock crows. Oh, Pippin, I beg you, bring this estrangement to an end.
I intend to.
May I tell your father of this resolve?
No. Let it be a surprise.
A surprise. How sweet. Oh, Pippin, your intentions make me very happy.
You've been of great help to me, too, Fistrada.
Oh, what sweeter words could a mother hear? I know the parables told in the holy book. I keep close on my shelf. God's wisdom teaches me when I help others, I'm really helping myself. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all could lend a helping hand, we all would be a little closer to the promised land. Closer, 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 closer. It suddenly occurred to me, Pippin may be planning to harm my Charles. I therefore decided to warn him.
Well, I'm off to Arles to pray.
Goodbye, my lord. Oh, in the hustle and bustle of my lord's departure, I completely forgot to warn him. Oh, my. What a busy day. Events move so swiftly, it's hard for a simple woman like me to keep up. Something tells me that one day, soon, I'll be able to say what every mother wants to say. My son, the king.
just like all you housewives and mothers out there.
Plots to bring disaster. The chapel at Arles.
It's all right, Father. You may come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you, my son. I know you like to pray alone.
You know who I am, Father?
Of course, my son.
You want something from me, perhaps? A favor? Advancement?
No.
Then what, Father?
I've come to be with you. For one moment, to touch you. To look into your eyes.
And what do you see?
I see the death of thousands. The slavery of millions. I see terror and bloodshed.
You see all that in my eyes?
Do you deny it?
Deny it? Why, I'm proud of it. I brought order out of chaos. If slavery, blood, and death are part of that order, so be it.
But those are words from the past. Time has passed you by, my son.
And your time has come, my son.
Yes, Father.
It's very easy from where you stand to judge the things that I have done. But when I fought, the blood of the enemy was in my eyes. I sank in the mud on the shores of the Volga. I drowned 2 legions in the Vistula, while eagles, ospreys, even vultures had a better view. From the heights, all things are very clear. Birds float on the wind. But by God, I blew my breath across the continent and shaped an empire with it!
That was beautiful, Charles.
Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it.
So, you think you could do better than I?
Yes, I do.
Well, if you truly believe that, there's only one thing that you can do.
Thank you. I brought my own.
Then why don't you use it?
Father, there must be another way that we...
None! So if you've no further business with me, go! And leave me to my prayers.
What do you pray for, Father?
Strength. And may God give you the same. Ah! Oh,
Why won't my hand stop shaking when all the earth is still? When ancient ghosts are waking, so many plans need making, so many steps need taking. I think I will. I think I will. Your Majesty,
King Pippin,
Your Majesty,
Your Highness.
King Pippin, King Pippin. Morning glow starts to glimmer when you know winds of change are set to blow and sweep this whole land through. Morning glow is long past due. sorry, Father. I hope I can make a better world.
Oh, morning glow, I'd like to help you grow.
We should have started long ago. So, morning glow, all day long, while we sing tomorrow's songs. Never knew we could be so strong, but now it's morning glow is almost It's a little big.
Yes, a little tissue paper to fix that right up. King Pippin, Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, is prepared to hear petitions.
Fire! It is my duty to inform you that the infidel Hun has attacked in the east. He has destroyed 3 villages, raped hundreds of women, tortured and murdered thousands of your royal subjects.
I await your orders.
I hereby order you to seek out the enemy and negotiate a settlement.
Very well, sire. King Pippin, the peaceful!
Sire, the treasurer refuses me my royal allowance.
Mine too. Oh, come on, you two. From now on, all royalty, including myself, must forgo luxury and extravagance.
Isn't that a crock?
King Pippin, the humble!
Fire! I have met with the Hun. He will withdraw on one condition.
There, you see? Now I told you. There isn't one problem that can't be solved by just sitting down and talking it over. Now, what's the one condition?
He demands your reproductive organs separated from the rest of your anatomy.
What? Oh. Well, in that case, I declare a limited police action.
Hooray! Hooray!
Hey, what the hell? You can't please everybody.
Sire, I have no more men to wage a campaign. I have no money to buy supplies. I have no army.
Excuse me a minute. Nobles! You remember that decree I made a little while ago about land and taxes?
Yes, sire. What about it?
Well, it's off.
Off? You mean you want me to pay taxes again and raise an army?
Yeah, that's right.
But, sire, without land, I have neither money nor power over the peasants.
Oh. Yes. That's a very good point.
That's a very good point.
Then I hereby suspend land reform.
Suspend land reform? Well, why the hell should I work when the poor get handouts from the royal treasury?
I'll bet he says, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I hereby revoke charity to the poor.
Up thine, sire!
Take that man away and hang him! No, wait. Stop! Wait! Could you please just let me think a minute?
Oh, the king is thinking.
Please let the king sing.
The king is thinking.
Darling, you're doing a wonderful job.
But I haven't been able to change one single thing.
That's exactly what I mean. Your father would have been so proud of you. Now, about my royal allowance. I need everything.
Denied!
King Pippin, the unpopular.
What are you praying for?
I'm praying for strength.
Is there anything else you'd like?
I'd like to give my father back his job.
Is that what you want, baby?
Yes.
You want it. You got it.
I'm sorry, Father.
Oh, that's all right, son. Just don't let it happen again.
Damn it! Oh, nothing ever turns out the way I thought it would. All right, I know this is a musical comedy, but I want my life to mean something. And it will. It will. It will. It will.
It will. You look frenzied. You look frazzled. Peaked as any owl. Flushed, rushed, and razzle-dazzled. Dry your lips. Damp your scalp. Now I can see you're in a rut, in disarray, and I'm not one to butt in. But in fact, I must say, if you take it easy, trust a while, don't look blue, don't look back. Just a while, 'cause you're on. Come here. Right track on the, yeah, babe. Right track, taking on the right track. Beach sign on the right track. Beach sign, taking easy. Why be flurried, luster? You keep those. Hopes along. You keep cool as custard. Right or back, stepping song. There's no trick to staying sensible. Despite it, all this act, 'cause each step invincible when you're on the right track, on the right track, taking on the right track, she's on the Johnny, baby, watch. tried art, the creative life. And you know something? He wasn't too bad. But what he discovered was, you gotta be dead to find out if you're any good. He dedicated himself to the church. He sought God in the highways. He sought the man in the byways. Well, he finally cornered him in this huge cathedral. What he found out was, church isn't saving souls, it's investing in real estate.
Many need, when things get dank, will feel their grip. So we stay tranquil spirits high, off in love.
What I've left behind looks trifling. What's ahead looks flat. Am I doomed to spend my life lingering on? Lingering on, lingering on, lingering on. But I'll never find it. Never, never, never.
You're on the ride. Correct. Enter Catherine, a widow with a small. Where the hell is she? Well, get her the hell out of here. Enter Catherine.
Sorry, I couldn't get my eyelash on end and my zipper was stuck.
That's right. We'll just try it again.
When I first saw Pippin, he was lying in the road like a discarded rag. I would have passed him by. Perhaps I should have passed him by. But there was something about his foot. Oh, it was the arch of his foot that caught my eye. What I did was merely an act of Christian charity. Well, Pippin, I'm sure there are many things you'd like to know about me, aren't there?
No, nothing at all.
Good. Ooh-ah.
Say something?
Ooh-ah. My name is Catherine. I'm a widow. I have a son. I own this estate. I'm your average, ordinary kind of woman, competent and neat, making life a treat, others as nice. You meet often, I know, at least once or twice every decade or so. I'm your everyday, customary kind of woman, practical as salt, modest to a fault, conservative with a budget, liberal with a meal, just your average idea. My telling this may seem sudden and strange. It may not interest you much at all right now, but things change. Things change. Still, I'll understand if I'm not your kind of woman. Anyone can make one terrible mistake, and I've no special glamour, no bait I can whirl, for I'm just a plain, everyday, commonplace, come what may, average, ordinary, wonderful.
do you do?
That's his name!
Augustus.
Wrong! Name's Otto. You're not very smart.
I'm smart enough to know that a duck belongs in a pond and not in a bed.
Obviously hopeless. Rejecting a small, lovable boy like that. Well, I had picked him up off the road. I could throw him back out again. Out he goes. I'll give him another chance. Pippin, you have been lying in this bed for 7 days. Now, what is the matter with you?
Nothing you could possibly understand.
Well, try me. Give me a chance. Please. Pippin, please.
Well, all right. I have this overwhelming need to be completely fulfilled, and it has never, ever happened, and so I'm in abject despair.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, my. Pippin, this is such a large estate, and I'm all alone here, and I can't possibly do all this work myself. Couldn't you please help me?
Hold it! Hold it! Jesus! Actresses, look, you're supposed to read the line naggingly.
But he touched my hand. They don't usually do that.
I don't care where he puts his hand. Read the line naggingly.
Naggingly. Pippin, this is such a large estate, and I am all alone here, and I cannot possibly do all this work myself. Now, can't you please help me?
All right, anything to shut you up.
But only for a little while.
Well, Pippin was finally out of bed and working, and slowly he became a part of everything, part of our everyday life.
How often do we do this? Every day. Every day?
Uh-huh.
You say something?
No.
I know that look. That's the look of a widow with a small boy and a large estate, and no one to sit at the head of the table.
Now, for a while, Pippin didn't show much enthusiasm for the work. But as time went on, he showed no enthusiasm at all.
Keep up the good work, guys. What are you staring at?
Nothing. Oh, Pippin, there is something. The roof on the chicken house has sprung a leak. If you could get to that tomorrow.
Wait a minute.
Or the day after tomorrow.
Hey, wait a minute! The roof on the chicken house is sprung a leak. I used to be emperor of the Holy Roman Empire! All right, so I screwed it up. But still, that's in the roof, pitching the hay. It's not my idea of a perfect day. When you're extraordinary, you gotta do extraordinary things. Oh, it's hard to feel special, you know? It's hard to feel big. Eating a turtle and walking a pig, it's so secondary to someone who is very extraordinary like me. If the moat won't stop leaking, and the goat won't stop shrieking, and the griffin keeps losing its hair, and the west wing is rotting, and our best wine is clotting, well, I'm terribly sorry, but I don't care. I've gotta be someone who lives all of his life in superlatives. When you're extraordinary, you need to do extraordinary things. The fact that I'm different is easy to see. So why doesn't anybody know it but me? I'm extraordinary. I need to do extraordinary things. Every so often, a man has a day he truly can call his. Well, here I am to seize my day. If someone would just tell me when the hell it is. Give me my a chance, then give me my wings. And don't make me think about everyday things. They're unnecessary. Someone who is very extraordinary. Me!
I think I am extraordinary. Well, that's it, boy. I'm getting out of here.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It was my fault.
No, it was my fault. It's been such a long time for me.
I just forgot. Oh, you know what I think?
Yes?
It'll be better.
Next time?
Next time.
Look, I think we're gonna skip part of this. Nothing much happens. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, whole lot of that. But the seasons change as they always do. Pages fell off the calendar and blew away in the wind. And then it happened. Suddenly, shamelessly, and without warning, as it must in all musical comedies, they were struck by a love song.
Sitting on the floor and talking till dawn.
Candles and confidences.
Trading old beliefs and humming old songs.
And lowering old defenses.
Singing a love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la. Private little jokes and silly pet names.
Lavender soap and lotion.
All of the cliches and all of the games.
And all of the strange emotions.
A love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la. They say the whole is greater
than the sum of the parts it's made of.
if it's true of anything.
It's true of love.
How can you define a look or a touch?
How can you weigh a feeling?
Taken by themselves, now they don't mean much.
Together they send you reeling into a love song. La 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 la.
Love song, la 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 la. La 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 la. La
Close your eyes.
Why?
Because we've got a surprise for you. We've got a surprise.
Oh, surprise!
Now, Pippin, keep your eyes closed and no fair peeking.
I usually don't like surprises.
Well, you're gonna like this one. Here we go. Yo, now Pippin, you sit here.
Can I open my eyes now?
No, not yet. Okay, now you can. Ta-da! Quince pudding flambe.
I don't know what to say.
Well, let me say something then. In the 6 months that you've been with us, a lot of water has flowed under the dam.
Over the dam. Water flows over the dam.
I'm sorry, I seem to be a little bit confused.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. You try sticking to the pot.
I will. In the 6 months that you've been with us, a lot of water has flowed over the dam. And in that 6 months, you've come to mean a great deal to me, to us. And now, Pippin, now we have so many good years ahead of us. Oh, Pippin, sit here, right at the head of the table. Oh, isn't this wonderful? Well, isn't anybody going to eat my pudding? I am! Okay.
I gotta get out of here.
Pippin, what's the matter?
I just can't stay here.
Well, I don't understand.
Because I gotta go.
Go?
Yes, I gotta go.
Why?
Because this is not enough.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. And I'm not gonna be stuck doing the same damn thing every day.
And night?
Don't you see? There has to be something more than this. There has to be. I know that there is. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly.
I loved my husband very much. And then one day he was struck by...
My spirit
Struck by...
run free.
I can't remember my next line. What is it? I'm...
Gotta find my
Something's going
corner.
wrong. It's not supposed to be like this. Pippin, I really want you to stay. I love you, Pippin. I love you.
Well, Pippin, I guess you finally realized what we knew from the beginning.
What's that?
That your search for fulfillment and perfection was doomed from the start.
Nothing ever turns out the way you think it's going to.
It's all flawed in one way or another.
Isn't that true?
Nothing has been completely fulfilling. Now, has it, Pippin? Has it?
No. I guess there is nothing.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute! There is something!
There is.
Yes! What? The only completely perfect act in our repertoire, the finale! Now.
That was the finale. But that was just a trick. When he does it, it's just a trick. But when you do it, it'll be for real. When I do it, you mean you want me to get in that box and set myself on fire? Wait a minute.
You will step into that flame, Pippin!
Become part of that flame.
Be engulfed by that flame.
Become flame itself. And for one moment shine with unequal brilliance.
And in that flame you'll become the glorious synthesis of life and death.
And life again.
Why the final affirmation of life? Death! Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the great Pippin in our grand finale, never before seen on a public stage.
if this finale is so spectacular, why doesn't one of you try it?
Cute. Now that's really cute. But we're just ordinary run-of-the-mill people. Just your everyday men and women who keep this old world spinning. Hell, we're nothing. You, Pippin, you're an extraordinary human being with extraordinary aspirations and dreams. You deserve an extraordinary climax.
An unparalleled finale.
It's everything you've been looking for. Your dream.
Perfection.
Perfection like the sun blazing in the sky.
The sun at its zenith. Think about the sun, Pippin. Think about her golden glance. How she lights the world up. Now it's your chance with the guardian of splendor, inviting you to dance. Pippin, think about the sun. Pippin, it's time. Look, you're not going to disappoint all these people at $25 a seat now, are you?
Well, look. It's just that if this isn't it, I'm going to have a pretty tough time trying something else.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Pippin!
You show a certain lack of poise.
Think of the radiance.
Remember the beauty.
Admiring glances.
Thunderous applause. The audience will love it.
Think of the word of mouth.
Think about your life, Pippin.
Days are tamed and nights the same.
Now think about the beauty in one perfect flame.
And the angels of the morning are calling out your name.
Think about the
More lights to have.
You want more lights? Let's get his name, Joe.
About your life, think about the dreams you planned. Think about the moment that's so close at hand. When the power and the glory are there at your
I'm not a river or a giant bird that soars to the sea. If I'm never tied to anything, I'll never be free.
What the hell are you doing out here? Pippin, where you going? Pippin, get out the announcement, the finale, Pippin! We promised these people a great finale.
Cowards!
Compromiser!
I might have known you'd screw things up. You and that damn lovable kid of yours. All right. You'll see what it's like without us. Take away the sets. All the sets are kicking out.
Good.
Colored lights out. Take them out, Phil. Well, now, that's not too flattering. Now, is it, Pippin? Makeup off, costume off, get that wig off my head now! Move it! How do things look to you now, Pippin? Mold? She has a mold on her face? No! You're gonna spend the rest of your life with a woman with a mold on her face? This kid is gonna whine 24 hours a day. Oh, give me this. Oh, give me that. Oh, give me. Do this to us. Is this what you want, baby? No. No costumes. No makeup. No. No colored lights. And now magic! Look! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the inability to bring you our grand finale. Yes, it seems that our extraordinary young man has elected to compromise his aspirations. Now, I know that there are many of you out there, extraordinary people, exceptional people, who would gladly trade your ordinary lives for the opportunity to perform one perfect act, our grand finale. Now, if you should decide to do so, we'll be there for you. Wait. Anytime you want us, why, we're right inside your heads. We promise you sets, costumes, magic, and a short but spectacular career.
Don't you perfect, you'll always be remembered. Come on.
Okay, that's it. Out. Let's go. Take out the rest of the lights. Orchestra, pack up your fiddles, your horns, your guitars, and let's get the talk. Let's go. Take your damn hands off that keyboard. You try singing without music, sweetheart.
I wanted magic shows and miracles, mirages to touch. I wanted such a little thing from life. I wanted so much.
Pippin, do you feel that you've compromised?
No.
Do you feel like a coward?
No.
Well then, how do you feel?
Trapped. Which isn't too bad for the end of a musical comedy. Ta-da!
Johnny, Deborah, Linda, Kate, Allison, John, Charles, Lee, Frank, Carmine Rizzo.
Carmine!
Christopher Cadman, Benjamin Raisin, Leslie Benson,
Martha Ray!
Cheetah Rivera! William Cat!
Mr. Ben Vereen. Mr. Stan Lebowski.